Welcome to my Stalker run. I'm E128 and here's what's in our backpack. We're underweight, which is a very rare occurrence. We're all good there. 92 is the worst of our clothing. That's good. I just ate, so we got some food, we got some water. 98, 93, 70, 83, 50. We're all good everywhere. Lots of arrows. Oh, what was our hatchet at? 92. We're gonna have to sharpen the hatchet up. So that's that. We are day 486. And here's our skills. Everything's at 5 except for rifle and revolver. So we are mid-morning and no afflictions. So let's sharpen this hatchet a couple times. Get it right to 100. There we go. How's this coming? At 39. All right, and you got lots of salt. You guys are at 13. I'm wondering if we should just go check the snares and then head out. There's a wolf that just was chasing something. He's chasing some kind of deer. But where? We still have a timber wolf running around out there with one of our arrows. I doubt that he's running anymore, but what do we need for these trades anyway? 7.5 kilograms of raw meat or raw fish. Harvestable plants, hides. All right, well, we have everything. We're just waiting on the birch saplings. What's a birch take? Like 5 days? Yeah, we can't get a moose in this place. We never seem to get one. Very, very rare. I wonder, is it warm in here? Oops, auto walk. Is it the top or it's the bottom? Well, we need some of these. Let's do some fishing. Take some of that. Do that. This is the one where we're filling 338. You know what? I don't care. I have no clue. No clue at all. Which, like, how they determine which one's gonna get filled. Is it the lowest percentage one? Is it the highest percentage one? I'm just gonna pick them all up.
Come on.
And then throw them all down at some point. Let's do that. And let's not use our knife. See, you got one moose in 167 days out here. Wow. 4 days for birch to cure. Wow, that took forever with the hatchet. I thought the hatchet was quick. I guess I was wrong. Ooh, we got a rockfish.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
All right, let's do that. How long we got on this fire? A long time. So there's 45 minutes. $33 minutes. $34. I tried canceling. Whoops. I tried canceling, but I keep catching a fish around the half-hour mark. What are you? 27? Last one.
It's getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
All right, let's do that. Let's get this fish out here. One of us totally forgot about that tip up. Okay, what are you? You're rainbow. Smallmouth bass. Hey. Who did that? Murd. Thank you. Do that. Let's do this. And the rockfish, I guess, can stay where they're at. How long do we got? And I'm gonna go right here. They seem to stack up real nice right there. Alright, let's do that. Let's get rid of this one first. Bird's glad he's not the only one who organizes fish like that. May as well. May as well separate them, right? Alright, let's go look for bunnies. See what we got. Fishing seems to be doing pretty good. I caught several fish while cooking a fish. So in half hour to 45 minutes. CD's guessing 5 bunnies. Is that including the 2 we originally got, or are we not counting those 2? I can't remember. Let's just count what we got here, because I don't remember if they were included. We got 3.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Let's do that. And I'm gonna pick these all up. And Let's do that. Bird has 9, Copper had 6, Little Girl had 7. CD wins. Kinda. Depends. Are we counting the 2? Because it's Price is Right rules. The closest without going over. So were those 2 that we got yesterday, were they included in this batch? Because if they are, then yeah, you were bang on. And you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to harvest those other bunnies that are in there. Should be? Okay. You're getting a consistent amount of bunnies. I don't know.
This pack is
Felt like it was better over there. We're doing good though. I like this place better than way over there. Mert changes his answer to the square root of 9. Should we'll just get these bunnies all harvested up. I don't know if I want to sit around here and wait for these saplings to cure. Let's go to Broken Railroad and start gussying up that place. Is that a wolf over there? Oh no, that's the bear carcass. I'm not used to them sticking around as long as they are. They had a good piece of meat left on that guy. Project Make the Hunting Lodge Pretty to commence. Yes. Hey, guess what? We can do this. Do that. Okay. Come on, buddy. Oh wow, did my mouse ever move on that? Okay, he just ran. There we go.
Need to lie down.
CD made a bearskin rug. You like the look, but it's hard to put down. Can't put anything on it either. Yeah, that's... You need a lot of space for that sucker, eh? That wolf is like, you took? Oh no, I forgot to leave the fat. Let's go, bud. Blink. Go give this deer's respectful gift. I'm sorry, little doe. And I forgot to leave all of those jerry cans out there. Dummy. That's a full kilogram, right? Well, it ain't a lot, but we got enough that we can make some pemmican.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
And that way we don't have to throw it into the car. That goes there. Deer. We don't have any deer hides remaining. Nifo no longer has any respect for wolves, so no fat left for them big set. But I'm not harvesting them. I'm only taking, I usually just take their hides. Damn it. Alright, you can go there. You can go there. And you, I can't get you. You're too close. No. Here, you can go over there. That meat's gotta go outside. Let's throw it right here. How long does it take for a bunny carcass to despawn? Are these ones gonna still be here in the morning? Oh man, that would suck. That's like an hour. Sorry, you can't see. I don't want to leave them. And Murd won't leave fat for any animal. That's his fat. CD doesn't leave fat unless you harvest the animal, and you don't harvest wolves, just skin them only. Oh, our poor knife. Okay. Am I on the third, or did I skip over one? Oh, actually, I was doing fine. One fat for deer, 2 fat for bears, and 3 for moose. How many for cougars? We'll get those other 3 in the morning. It's way too late. Way too late. Yeah, we're good. We're good. You don't have the kitty, so no fat for them. No fat for you. Wow, that actually worked well. I'm gonna eat a pemmican to get our alertness up a little bit. Let's do that. We need you. Ah, look at who remembered. Look at who remembered.
I can barely walk with this much.
That shut her up. All right. It's only, oh, wait a second. Put the wood on. Don't forget. Oh, I'm such an idiot. It takes 50 kilograms of cured meat. That's why I never had enough meat. Because each piece of meat is 0.25, so I need 2 pieces of meat per pemmican. That's why I just like I just clicked. I get it. I get it. What are y'all at now? 36. We still got a couple bunnies to harvest, and I still have the bunnies on me. I didn't drop them. Okay, there's no more pemmican, right? Right. Okay, so you can go in there. Oh, oh.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Here, drop that. Let's do that. I guess I shouldn't go very far. This only takes a second. There we go. Hey. He's a little slow, but we like him. Thanks, CD. All right. Now we got all the bunny hides. Okay. Bunny hides can go right here. What else do we have? Okay, all those jerry cans are going out there. They're going back to the fishing hut. We're gonna take a strange exit out of here. Just let me double check what's in there. That's that stuff. You're empty. And what's in here? Okay, that stuff can stay. How much water we got? 9.4. Oh, I'll take the water that's outside, and you are 9.12, so we'll see what the weather's like. Yeah. Dump the bunnies outside, they will.
Stomach. Hurts.
Thanks, Neo. Welcome in, Neo. How you doing, bud? Dump the bunnies outside, they'll disappear faster. That's fine. I forgot, we're not leaving because I said that we were gonna do like a full round beach combing. We haven't gathered our salt from over at the mine, so we're not leaving today. Just don't forget the hacksaw. I think I have a hacksaw out there, but I'll definitely bring one. I might also bring like a hatchet. I have 400 of them here. I gotta start taking them somewhere else one day. What we should do is make a little run to either Bleak or Blackrock. Just take all of our hatchets, gather all of our hatchets that we have everywhere. That's not gonna happen, that's too many. I remember what it was like when I did it one time in my Stalker run. I had like 7. And wow, that was agonizing. Alright, so jerry cans, I'm not gonna place them down all nice and neat. I'm just gonna drop them. And There we go. I think in the future, what I'm gonna do with these things is if I cook fish here, I will just pick them up. All of them. Because that one is close to being full. I guess I should go out there if we're gonna beachcomb. We haven't really beachcombed in that direction. Broken Railroad has a forge too. Yeah, but it doesn't have Bleak and Blackrock are the only places that have the milling machine to repair the items. I don't think we have anything we need to craft. We have enough arrowheads if we ever were to somehow run out of the ones that we're using. We got a knife. I see something over there. Oh man, I hate this because I always come out right in the middle. So it's like, am I gonna go that way or am I gonna go this way? There's something right there. You need to craft knives since you don't maintain them. But did I already get this one or is this a new one? Oh, it's a new one, I think. A suitcase. Oh, great.
Nobody needs this anymore.
We don't need it. You know what? I never go this way. I always go the other way. I should go the other way. But I never look this way. Let's go look this way. Hey XM, welcome in. How you doing? What is this? Speaking of butt, let's search his butt.
I think I can use this.
All right. Yeah, going the other way would allow me to come around and get all the salt, but do we have any food? Just that can. Am I seeing the trawler right there? That looks like the trawler. Not like there's ever anything good on it. You get better stuff out of the rowboat and the canoe than you do from this thing, but we haven't had one of these for a while. And no timber wolves on this side. Why can't I have nice, clear day?
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Well, Maybe they did something to it. Because I don't recall getting this amount of loot off of it in the past. Oh, you can't go on that side? Okay. Oh, sneaky. Sneaky. Definitely better than it used to be. Still not really a whole lot of useful items, but I guess free items, you can't complain about free items. Even though I just did. I'm gonna make the assumption that's the end of the beachcombing, or that's that direction. What is our weight? 49, and that fish is 321. We'll go over. We'll drop the fish at the at our fire pits. Grab the salt from the trader island. Okay. But we'll go there, we'll drop the fish, we'll drop the wood. And I don't know about I don't want to carry this clothing around. I don't really need the cloth. Drop it in the cabin. I was just thinking about dropping it by the fires and wondering if that would bother me or not. There's no salt at the trader island. I walked past the salt. Around the corner. Oh, right there. I think my brain has completely forgotten about this. Thanks, CD. Yeah, it looks like snow. Looks like dirty snow. Uh-oh. Merd's gonna get you for that there, CD. I told ya. I told ya. Mert throws in a double there. Hey Gus, welcome in. How you doing? Happy Friday. Yes. All right. Gus is great. Got your copy of Ghosts of the Yodel, and we'll start it tonight. What is that? I don't know what that is. Did I just say something I'm not allowed to say? Do that. Now they're a little bit more organized. Clothing? Really? Really? Clothing needs to go indoors. It's a secret, or sorry, it's a sequel to Ghost of Tsushima, your favorite game of all time. Oh, really? I've not heard of it. All right. Here is where we will drop clothing that we'll never remember is here. But we don't drop the shoes. We need to eat. What am I doing? There's like 14,000 pieces of fish down there, all containing vitamin C. I'll be an idiot and grab the pieces that don't have vitamin C.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Okay. Ruined. Oh wow, that filled us right up. Okay, good. Be that way. Can't eat the ruined from the wheel. That kind of sucks. But I understand their point. They make it so that if you want to eat that ruined meat or ruined items from the wheel, you actually physically have to go in and make sure that it goes to the wheel. So it's one of those things where you know why it's there, you understand, and you agree. Because man, do you know how many people would get ticked if they had like 5 kilograms of cooked meat? They harvest a deer that's 6 kilograms and they go into their wheel to eat, and all the meat that is in there is all the raw meat. People would be furious. But it doesn't mean that it can't still be a pain in the butt. Good things are a pain in the butt. Alright, we're midday. Are you gonna get me? Are you luring me? Yes, you are. Am I gonna get out of here? Yes, we did. All for a pair of underwear. I know, right? Starving walking past cooked fish, only knifo. Is that a wildebeest out here? Hey, Scruffy. Welcome in. You're doing good? I am doing good as well. Hole-ridden underwear at that. Yeah, I know. They didn't even give us good ones. They're blue. They're not even red. Just leave the cloth in its place instead. So we're beachcombing and we're collecting salt. And possibly hunting a bear. Because y'all wouldn't let me do it yesterday. So now we're in a situation where we don't know where the bear is going to be. And we might have to walk right by him. But if we can get away with not hunting them, then it's totally fine. Because we don't need them. How many days did you say it took for the birch to cure? We might end up just staying to finish these trades. Is there any other place in this area that's got moose? Or is it just the one back there? Is there another moose somewhere? Wow, there's like nothing out here. Have we not had a blizzard to replenish the beachcombing? Has that boat been sitting there for a few days? Is that a big chest up ahead? I love the big chests. They can hold a lot. Whoa. All right. They can hold a lot of useless items is what they can hold. 4 days for birch, okay. Mert has a custom dad joke. When you were younger, you were walking down the street, and you were hit by a violin, then a clarinet, and then a French horn. I'm pretty sure it was an orchestrated attack. Ooh. Boo. Just don't get it. Alright, there's nothing out there. Let's go over here. Okay, this salt has not come back yet. What's the time of day? All right. Do that. Let's go over this way. Let's not go down the road. My hope is to encounter those timber wolves again. Or possibly see the one. We haven't found the one that had my arrow. I wonder if he's up on the island. I think they ran that way. I see a wolf, but he's all by his lonesome. Man, I kind of want to go up on that island and check. We have like no more snow today. Okay, we got 2 wolves. That shouldn't be an issue. Those look like regular wolves too. We're gonna go for you first. Oh, and now you're just gonna walk away? Boink. You went over there. Let's bring them back to this one. I don't know if I'm gonna take their hides, but I might. Oh, come on. Run, puppy, run. Yeah, I'm gonna go up here and see if that timber wolf went up here. When he saw what you did to his friend, he said nope. You do know that one day that won't happen anymore, right? Like they'll actually fix the wolves. I gotta believe that they will. All right, I'm not gonna have any crows out here. We're just gonna have to look around. Ooh, stacked sticks. More stacked sticks. Are you stacked? Nope. I'm not gonna do like a hardcore looking, like a big search for this. I'm just kind of gonna go up the hill. If I see anything, I see it. If I don't, I don't.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
It's one arrow of many that are in my backpack, so I'm not terribly concerned. All right. Let's go to the mine and get the salt from over there. One day they'll fix the wolves. Also, one day I will win the lotto. Which do you think will happen first? Everyone's saying lotto. Whatever is that? That's a big, juicy buck. You're ravaged, so there's no point looking. Well, I won't lie, that's one thing I didn't expect to see is a timber wolf on the ice, but I think I killed that guy right there, so who knows, maybe this guy died out here. I don't know. You can can see a wolf way out there, straight ahead. It's just like a tiny little dot right above my white dot. Merge sees it. There's two. You saw two? I only see one. He's over there now. All right, it feels like +9.
Time for stretchy, stretchy.
Murder on stretchy, stretchy. There we go. Thanks, Merd. What comes first, the log sort or the fishing village? Like, did I miss the mine? I can never remember which one's closer to town. I'm calling this town. Was that the chicken or the egg question? The log sort is closer to the garage. So I just walked right by the mine? Well, no salt for us. I'm gonna go up over here. We'll see what these saplings are at. I don't know if I want to stay here or what. Well, we got crows now. Take the high ground. I think maybe we'll go inside, grab a hatchet, and take down some of these pallets. We don't have any food, so we don't stink. That's good. Where's dog food? Right there. I think that's the dog food right there. Okay. Let's make these a little bit neater. Do that. May as well take the hide, right?
I may need to rest soon.
And there's not one over here, is there? Yeah, there is. Couldn't see the crows. We're gonna have to sharpen up this this knife. All right, let's get in here.
Yeah, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Wolf goes there. You're halfway. So we got another 2 days on those. Another 2 days. How much salt? We can do that. I want to pick this up and move it a little bit away from the bags. There's a lot here. You know what? Right there should be fine. Now I don't feel bad about walking by. We got a lot. Drop you guys. Put that there. And we had crappy clothing over here. All right, that's all good. We're gonna have to go through Pleasant Valley. That's where I have a bunch of sharpening stones there. But we are getting low on them. I think I have a sharpening stone at a few of the bases, just one though, right? And then there might be about 4 or 5 in Pleasant Valley at the farmhouse. A lot of sharpening. Today's knife day, yeah. Nobody's gonna look at our tools and ask if we skipped knife day. Murd is purring, cause why? Cause the knife is now at 100. Do that. We're gonna grab some food from outside. And we're gonna take you. And we're gonna get some water boiling. We have a bunch of sticks now, 15 sticks.
Precious bitties from the hobbits' pockets. We love them. Thank you.
Hey, Murd, thank you so much for the bits. That's all I gotta do is just sharpen my knife. Thanks, man. All right.
Come on, little fire.
2 there. 2 there. And there we go. Uh-oh. Play that funky music.
I'm so tired I could lay down right here.
We don't have food. Okay, we don't stink. Mer's a simple man. What can I say? Probably should have drank, but do I have any cooked meat? It doesn't look like it, does it? Take some of that. I might actually eat some of this stuff now. Look at that. Alright, I think it's bedtime. You guys are at 50, so we got 2 more days of that. Play that funky music. Let's fill our belly. And we'll go... whatever. We'll do 10. Even though I didn't top up my water, I think we'll wake up around 9. I don't know. We'll probably go 10, I guess. I don't know. There we go. We still have some water. That's good. Let's do that. Let's not forget our pots.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
There we go. Yeah, you guys can all stay here. What do you need? 37, so we can throw 2 more of you. And is there anything we need to... Oh, we should probably drop some of these. There we go. Anything else? I might drop the pemmican. Oh, those flares. I don't need those. Do they have flares out here, or are they inside? They're in here. Well, I'll solve that issue. By doing this. All right.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
She says, whilst we place items on the ground. All right. That's for people who like it neat. And this is for people who like being messy. There you go. Something for everyone. I'm fair, I think. Okay, we're good. And we're 7 and 6, we're good. Yeah. I think we're leaving. I'm gonna take 2 of those. 69, 73, okay. There we go. Time to go. Copper's purring. Let's go. Yeah, I'm not gonna stick around here. We gotta go back to Pleasant Valley. Oh no. If we go to Broken Railroad, we have to go all the way back to... Yeah, I guess we have to go there anyway.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
We need woodworking tools. And they're all in the camp office, aren't they? You know what we should do? Pick 3 locations that you want me to decorate. Well, I guess pick 2 more. What other 2 places? And please don't be like, oh, Sundered Pass. I'm not going all the way up to Sundered Pass just to decorate. It's too far. Dealing with ropes. No tree limbs. CD says the hunting lodge, the farmhouse, and the garage. Hangar in the airfield, is that too far? No. Hey, Cherry Lum. How are you doing, Cherry? Welcome in. The park office in Mountain Town? Absolutely not. Whatever we decorate has to have a bear hide bed in it already. No, Trapper's Cabin's not done yet, but it doesn't have a bear bed, so. CD thinks the hangar and the garage. Decorate the teeny tiny room outside the gas station in Milton. Gus has the worst ideas ever. Merd says hunting lodge, hangar, and Quonset. The hangar will be a massive build. You love it. Well, not really, because we're not decorating the hangar. We'll be decorating the basement in the hangar where the bed is. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Any more? The hangar area too. Am I going too far? I already missed all the salt. How? What could you possibly decorate in the hangar with? Oh, did I actually look at the salt? I didn't notice it. Furniture? Furniture doesn't fit in the hangar though. And I'm not gonna be doing any glitching of items here and there. That's for other people. That's not my thing. Not in this game, it's not. Just because I don't know how to do it in this game very well. But if we choose the hangar, it'll be the downstairs. I'm not having a bench next to airplanes and helicopters.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Not gonna do it. There we go. Oh, what do you know? We come out of the mine and there's the log sort. I'm okay with what you guys like. What do people think of that idea? Because here's what I'm thinking. We have 3 sets of tools. We pick 3 places that we're gonna decorate. And then I don't have to worry about dragging tools here and there. Just like, I'll take a set of tools to that place. I'll take one to this place. And it's just done. So we have the hunting lodge in Broken Railroad. We've already decided that one. So do you think like the Quonset, because we do spend an awful lot of time here, so I think the Quonset's a good choice. And then the basement in the hangar. Will I also do an upstairs room in the hangar, so a basement and the office upstairs? Why, no, probably not. What office upstairs? I'm surprised nobody said farmhouse. We got the moose head there. The one with the baseball. No, not unless it allows me to scrap the baseball. I'm Canadian, damn it. So is the developer. I think there's more baseballs in this game than there are hockey pucks. Each needs a mounted deer head. Can you even do that? Like, can you mount a deer in these? Or would I have to steal one from somewhere? Steal for the hockey sticks from the cabin in Forlorn, in the Forsaken Airfield. I would do that, but I already did that and they disappeared on me. You can steal deer heads. You guys are picking ridiculous things, I'm just gonna say. Number one, I'm not gonna spend an entire stream walking all the way to the airfield just to grab some sticks. That's crazy. Sticks that already disappeared on me once. We only have one moose head. There's only one moose head. And that's staying in the farmhouse. Sticks are for the hangar build. Honestly, I kind of want to do the farmhouse. And my reason for the farmhouse is, number one, the moose head is there. Right? I would like to have, I have a stream starting soon screen, and I have a be right back screen, but I don't have a thank you for watching stream or screen, and I would like to have one, But I don't want to just use the same background that I have for the other ones, because that would be just lazy. And then, so I would like to fix up the farmhouse a little bit so I can make that room nice or something. Different furniture in there, something like that. I don't know. If I do the entire farmhouse, that's like at least one full stream of just scrapping. And I doubt that would happen. We can't do the entire farmhouse because we can't take anything down into the basement. And I'm not gonna go there and build another workbench because they have a load screen because they're too lazy to actually make a change to the map for survival. That's the only reason there's a load screen going into basement. It's not because there's a bunch of stuff down there that the game can't handle. It's because in the game the basement's locked in the story mode, and you can't actually get down there until a certain point. It'd be fun to watch you move all those books again. I think the books ain't getting touched. I don't know.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
If I got really good at placing the books up on their end, I think it would be amazing to throw the books in the office there at the farmhouse on the shelves, standing up. You can do it in stages. Fine, no basement because of the load screen, but the rest make it pretty. You can do that with a shelf. Place a book on the shelf and tip it upright. You know what would be amazing is if they had in the building segment, that if they had actual book stands or whatever you want to call bookshelves, and they were set so that you could place a book in there and it actually works. Doesn't it just disgust you how long we've had safe house customization and how little they've actually done to any of it to repair it? I guess priorities, right? So if I was to do the thing with the books though, do you guys actually want to watch that? Is anybody on YouTube gonna want to watch that? Because I can't have like a dead video. I need something on YouTube. I haven't been uploading for 2.5 years to just throw it away. CD wants to see it. There be a dare. You told me the safe house is beta for the new game. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt some of what we got in this game recently. is just to test it for the new game. Gus only wants to see me decorate the room next to the gas station, nothing else. You are gonna be disappointed. Yeah, that's my only worry with like doing some of the decorating, is that there's like no action involved in that. It's just frustrating, and because you're glitching things, you're not actually placing things. Right? And that can get very frustrating for me when something, yeah, you're basically trying to cheat the game to get something to go into a place where the developers should just have done that in the first place. It would take a mod like 5-10 minutes to create a mod that can do that. I think there already is a mod that does that. I have no patience. Well, I know. But also my other worry with doing that type of thing is that I might come home, I might come back to the farmhouse, and all of a sudden the workbench or whatever, the bookshelf is now like halfway up the wall. Because I can tell you one thing, as for the length of time that we've had safe house customization in this game, I am absolutely sick of going into a cabin and seeing a bookshelf either half embedded into the ground or the items on it, like that one in the in Sundered Pass, that container that refuses to stay on the floor even if there's nothing else in the room. It's like, I'm gonna pretend I'm always this height. Like, I don't want to get into a big Raph rant, but I mean, that guy does nothing better than lie through his teeth to us about what's going on. Ain't nobody working on this. There's people working on episode 5, and there's the majority of people working on the story for, or whatever it is, for the new game. But there ain't a solitary person working on anything of this, because in his eyes this was all free. We should just bow down to him. That's it. I'm done. I think you'll have to do the house and decorating in stages. Like, do a little, go out and kill, then go back. You have over 500 days content still, yeah. That sickens me too, the fact that somebody, insert whatever you want in there, thinks that we should have to go 1,000 days to get an achievement when they know it's mind-numbingly boring to play this game for 500 days straight. That's why I reduced my runs to between 200 and 300, depending on what I've actually achieved. But even with all of the tails and all that they've added, it's still hard to go long term in this game when all the action happens in the beginning. Like, I'm looking at this. We're at 488. The old achievement was to get to 500 days. And we're already at a state where we're looking for, like, what can we do? And man, it's just weighing heavily on my brain. Like, oh man, I got 512 days more to try to think of what I can do that's looks exciting. We got about maybe 5 game days of using guns in this to get those to level 5. Copper wants a moose head and a bearskin rug for our destination. Challenge if you want. I'll challenge that. There's only one moose head in the game, and it's staying where it's at. You want a bearskin rug? We already had a bearskin rug. Who was complaining that you can't put anything, like the bearskin rug is so incredibly hard to place anywhere? All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna eat that. I'm not going to just eat this stuff while we're in the house when I have no reason to be scent free.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
That was CD. The bear rug looks good, but it's a pain. Yeah, we struggled a little bit. Oh, look at that. I forgot. We struggled a little bit in the Quonset to find a larger, but I had stuff on the floor. It's not like the Quonset was freshly stripped empty and the game was like, no. What do we got in here? Always got to look in here to make sure I am. All right, it's official. It's official. We have at best, we have, see, there he is. He's staying there. I would like more of these posters. We have Mystery Lake, we have Desolation Point, we have Coastal Highway. Where's all the other regions? You can't tell me that none of the dev team is like ever sitting at home and bored and just wants to draw. Come into work the next day. Hey, look what I drew. There you go. But like this side looks decent, right? That side looks decent. This side just looks like meh. I like this being here. I don't mind it being there. You looked online and they didn't go past the 3 posters.
This is getting kind of heavy.
That's sad. You will notice that for the be right back, I had moved this over here. I wonder, would it look okay to do this? Kind of make that, spread that out a bit. The placement of these lamps, I can't move them either. So like, I think it would be stupid to do that. I don't like it down on the bottom. That's gonna go where it's at. Let's have a real quick look at what Murd's asking. So just think, how much of this stuff needs to be destroyed? All these benches would get destroyed. Carpet, obviously. Containers, I'm not going to destroy containers. I would leave the pictures. Then we have this bedroom. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I won't lie. I haven't actually looked at the stuff enough. That's 8 hours. We could probably do that. I made the figurines. I'm not overly impressed by them. Decorative art. That kind of looks nice. I don't mind that. Decorative ante. Oh, that's actually, I've never looked at any of this stuff. I won't lie. I've scrolled through it looking for something else, but when I'm looking for something else, I'm not actually looking for this stuff. That's hideous, isn't it? Framed photo. There's something. Oh, dude, that's what we can do. Freebie. That's what we can do. We can go get pictures of places and make framed photos. Because they only take one piece of fur. It's not a ridiculous thing. Look at that. I have no pictures. It's not a ridiculous amount to make it. A hide chair. A hide couch. There we go. 4 cured deer, 15 fur, 5 guts, 16 hours. I do still want to have how many wow. Is this all of the fish in the game? Smallmouth bass, a rockfish, red Irish lord. Are these all of the fish in the game? Wilted bed, 12 fur, 7 cloth. I don't think I'm gonna want to make extra beds. I'm not gonna burn through my cloth, my precious cloth, just to make a decoration. Some of this stuff looks all right. Some of it's like, eh. 8. That's a rustic storage box. This was a rustic trunk. Wide dresser. Some of these look nice. I won't lie. We would have to pick a theme for the place that we're in. Where am I? But I think these beds would be staying. Because like I said, I'm not going to burn through all my cloth making beds I'm never going to be using. Okay. What are we doing? What's the time? Well, how much cloth or how much? Let's go. We need to take anything? I don't think so. We got water? We got lots of water. Thanks, little girl.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Here, bear. What kind of meat is this? That's all moose? These all 1 kilogram? Let's do that. Do that, and let's go pick all this up. I hear a bear. He's right there. I don't need all of this bear meat. I should actually, or sorry. Oh wow, he's closer than I thought. There's still 3 bars, yeah. Hey, well, child. Welcome in. How you doing?
Drop any of this gear.
He's coming. Yeah, that didn't go the way I was hoping. That's bare 50. That's bare 50. This is pure cheese. But I'm not gonna lie, this is the way I'd do it in real life. Oh, you bugger. I'm more worried about that wolf. Can you get attacked by a wolf while teasing a bear? Can ya? Hey, I'm right here. Gotcha. There's another wolf coming. I never shoot when he's standing. No, I don't. Any more? I don't hear any footsteps. Can I get all this 0.04 down? Oh boy, we squeezed that in. All right. We got a bear. What's our weight? Why are we so heavy? Drop that. I'm not going to be using the sled for this. Take that. I guess we're spending the night here. Take that. And we'll go right inside and drop it down. I may not need a lantern here. No, I don't think I need one. That's the bear. There's the bear. I guess the best thing to do, the best way to tackle fixing up the places would probably be just focus one room at a time.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Don't look at it as it's a big old house. Just look at it. It's just this room. That's all it is. I get those in the middle finally. You know what? I got far too many meat piles all over the land where it's a big spread out mess. Let's do that. All right, we'll take 20. The house we're gonna start on is probably the hunting lodge in Broken Railroad, and that is actually a massive house. I think when we're in the camp office, we should grab some film.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
There we go. But I have an idea. What are you? Here. I have an idea. I mean, we could start breaking stuff down here, right? Even though it's late. Hey, Long Mile. Welcome in. How you doing? What are we gonna do? First things first. We got 2 out of the 3 of these chairs taken out last time. Get the rest. Oh, I hate using my knife to take apart pillows. Okay, that's that. You require and you cannot be done by hand, and I doubt we would actually finish you.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Get that taken apart. Can't find my knife. Oops, get out of that. Let's do that. And I think let's go to bed. You look like you're floating. Wake up in the morning and we'll make our way to camp office. We'll go one more game day, I think. All right, it is morning, so we can leave now. Do that. Gotta drop this wood. Do that. And let's get out of here.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Ooh, it's foggy. Bye, Mr. Bear. It is very foggy. And okay. We got some meat on us, so aside from that cured meat, we do have some regular meat, so we're gonna have some scent. I think when we get to the hunting lodge, what we're gonna have to do is throw my good hatchet and my good knife into a box so that when we're scrapping things, I think that'll be the first thing we do is just go through the house and start scrapping everything that we can, and then kind of fill it as we go. I just hope there's a few hatchets out there. I don't know if there is, but I hope there is. Because anything I can take down with the hatchet, I'm gonna do that. No point just throwing wood away, right? You don't need a hunting lodge. You can just collect 19,000 sticks and make a snow shelter. Copper is purring. So yeah, we'll do we'll start scrapping everything for materials, and then stuff that we can't scrap for materials will go into safe house and start ripping all that apart. We're gonna need a lot of food. That's kind of the one downside of starting out there is we're gonna need to accumulate some food first. So have we agreed on the 3 places? The hunting lodge and Broken Railroad, the farmhouse here, and the Quonset and Coastal Highway? Are there any objections to those 3 choices? Like, are you dead set, Murd, on the airfield? Because if I do the airfield, it's strictly the basement. I don't think bedroom furniture and kitchen tables are gonna make any sense when there's airplanes and helicopters. I hope I didn't walk right by it already. You're good with farmhouse, hunting lodge, and the Quonset? Okay. I did walk right by the turn. I was looking at chat and I didn't really catch how far I went. We'll grab some film from the camp office, and we'll try and get some decent pictures of places and make some framed photos that we can use to decorate. Wow, I don't even know where I'm going. Once I'm on the path, then I know, but right now I don't know. No objections from Copper. Nice. We'll see too. We might end up having to like, bears don't respawn real quick. We might have to break the no eating wolves rule, because it's, I mean, that we're gonna be in one spot for a long time. Obviously, if we can get a bear or if we can get a moose, that'll be a big help. Look at the fog is cleared now. That's great. But if we can't get a bear and a moose, we should get a bear. It's like, can we get a moose? If we can't get those, the wolf thing was always a soft rule anyways. It was never like, we're doing it more out of convenience rather than just for survival, because we're going to be stuck there for a few days at a time. We're going to need food. I did think a little bit about doing a little here and then leaving and going somewhere. That'll just mess me up. This is the no rules run. Yeah. All rules in this run are soft rules that can be broken and I can't get yelled at for. But that doesn't mean I'm not gonna try to stick to the rules. I am wearing everything, right? Okay.
Freezing.
So I think once we're out there, that's the first thing we're gonna do. Try to get a bear. Hopefully when we get to the hunting lodge, is that where our moose is out there? I don't even know. Dumb no rules, I know. I don't even remember where the moose in Broken Railroad is, but we never agreed to not yell at you. Accept the kill on sight order for moose. We've hit a lot of moose. We've hit a lot. 50 bears, 18 moose. I guess that's not a lot. Wow. We've got double the cougars to the moose. You're in a survival situation. Do what you have to do to survive. But is decorating a cabin really a survival situation? I think once you get to a decorating stage, that you're not really in a survival mode anymore. It's like, but yeah, just because of how long it takes, if we were to get a moose and a bear, how long they take to respawn. I don't really, I'm not interested, I think, in building a couple of items and then having to leave for no reason other than I need food. Whilst taking out 4 or 5 wolves on our way to go somewhere else where we can get food. And trying to bring it all back. Neo's looking forward to watching the interior decorating streams. Yeah, welcome to what is that game? House Builder or whatever. I don't do decorating. I really don't do decorating. The only other games I play where you can build is like Fallout 4, 7 Days to Die, and I think The Infected. is the one I haven't played it for a while, but that's another one that I play once in a while. And yeah, I build the structure, and I pretend that somebody's coming behind me to decorate after I'm done using the structure.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, I like base building, not the decoration part of it. One of the problems is I've in 7 Days to Die, if you spend any time trying to actually decorate, I don't know what you can. Just to me, it's just a waste of time, because if the zombies get in, your stuff is all demolished. Fallout 4. Decorating. You decorate in Fallout 4 if you're making videos. I don't know that you decorate in that game and hope that it's going to stay, because the way the game loads everything in, it seems to, from what I've heard, it seems to load the smaller items in first, and then it loads the larger stuff. So the shelves that your items are on aren't loaded in when the decorative stuff loads in, so it all falls down to the floor or underneath the cabinet, and that to me is just infuriating. But if you're someone who's making videos and you want to show it off, like, give her. Some of what I've seen is just unbelievable that people can have that amount of patience.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
And then in this game, I never did actually expect that we would ever get any kind of base building decoration type thing that we got. So you scared the bunnies, Neo. Thanks for that, by the way. Wasn't me, bunnies. That was a man named Neo. Hopper's purring again. Just in case. Seven Days to Die. Now that's another good survival game. I have between PC and I think when I started playing that, it was PS4. I have over 5,000 hours combined. I liked the game. I liked it a lot more years ago, before the developers' egos got in the way. But it seems like the recent backlash by the 7 Days community got the developers to realize that they're not actually the ones playing the game. All these other people are. And so they've seemed to come around a little bit and start changing things back to the way people actually liked playing the game. The game could be great, though. It really could be. If they just would have never got that in their head that, you know, we don't like the way you're playing our game. So we're gonna patch that out. But I love that game. I think The Long Dark, Fallout 4, 7 Days to Die, SnowRunner. I think those are 4 of my favorite games these days. If anybody ever wanted to know what my favorite game of all time is, I would say Tomb Raider 1. Just because of, I mean, it looks like garbage now, but we have like realistic graphics in games these days. Back then, Tomb Raider 1 was unbelievable. Red Dead 2, yes, I somehow forgot Red Dead 2. My first playthrough on the original Red Dead, like I was waiting for a second Red Dead to come out long before it was ever announced. Merd's favorite all-time game is Ultima 6. I've never heard of that. Red Dead 2 is fairly cheap on Steam right now in the October sale. I'm in a situation with Red Dead 2 though. I originally bought it on my PlayStation, and then I bought a gaming PC, and then boom headshot, boom headshot, boom headshot. There we go. I was stupid when I bought it because like I still consider myself a noob to computer gaming. I'm still learning things. When Red Dead 2 came out on PC finally, I obviously wanted to have it ASAP, so I bought the first edition of it. The ultimate bundle or whatever it was called, because I mean they deserve to have more of my money because that game's phenomenal. But the problem is you have to play that first version of it through Rockstar's game launcher, and I absolutely hate that. You know how many times I've been logged out of my account and forgot where I put my password and had to talk to them to get them to reset it for me and this and that, blah 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 blah. So now with Red Dead 2, I'm kind of just reluctant to play it anymore, and I'm looking at getting it just off of Steam, because if you would have waited like a month or two, you could have got the game on Steam instead of their stupid launcher. And so I'm waiting for it to get cheap enough on Steam, and then I'll buy it. Red Dead 1 as well isn't terribly expensive. It can be, I think, a little bit pricey, but when it goes on sale, you get Undead Nightmare with it. Come on, it's like the greatest DLC ever. So I would like to have both of those games on Steam. I have both of them on PlayStation, and my PS5 hasn't even been hooked up for, well, at least 3 months, but I haven't even turned it on for, I think it's been like about a year. I think I turned it on the last time I turned my PS5 on was last year when I had to renew my Plus subscription, and I saw that they increased the price. I don't know why I'm thinking $96. I might be wrong. It might have been $76, or maybe it was 76 and they jumped it up to 96, and it just infuriated me, and I said I'm never playing this system again. Xbox is going through some issues right now with jacking the prices. Console is killing itself.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
The two of those companies, and you know, you got to thank Bill Gates, because we had free online play on the PlayStation for what, 2-3 years. Is it 2 or 3 years, or was it I forget. But it was a couple of years after the Xbox came out that Sony is finally like, hey, people will play to they'll pay to play online. Why are we not making money off of this? Now everyone's got to pay. In my opinion, you can get your money one way, or you can get it another. You can get it by me buying games, because you get a cut out of it if I'm buying it digitally. Or you can just take it and not care anything about what my experience is. Take it up front, but risk having me say, nah, I'm not going to do that. Which also means now I'm not going to buy any games. And you won't get any of my money. I would sell my PS5 too, but I have my number 1, 2, 3, and 4 all written, so I'm just going to keep it. And don't believe when they tell you, like, you know, it's too pricey to do backwards compatibility. It's not too pricey. I don't know what it costs, but I do know that they make more money by not doing backwards compatibility like Sony did originally with the first two. Because now you bought a game on one system, but now it's out on a different system, and like, here, we want another $30 out of your pocket to play your game that you already bought before. Nah. World of Warcraft was the first RPG type game Merd refused to get or buy because you had to pay a monthly subscription to play. That's horrible, isn't it? That's the way the world's going though, like everything's a subscription. Everything, and they're getting ridiculous, and people are starting to back out of these things. CD has NES, Super NES, Nintendo 64, Sega, PlayStation, PS2, 3, 4, the PSP, the GameCube, Game Boy. You sound like my buddy. My buddy doesn't, my buddy's funny because he doesn't have any of the modern consoles. Like no PlayStation, no Xbox, no gaming computer. But he has gaming systems I've never even heard of. Like all the retro stuff. He has all those set up. One day if he quits procrastinating, maybe when he retires, he's like a handful of years away from retiring. He might, because he's inquired with me, like, how do you do this thing? Like, how do you stream? Like, how do you do it? So I think he wants to do like a retro gaming channel, and people actually do watch that. Like do it, man. All these companies are doing is making pirating things real popular again. Yeah, who was the company that told us like 6 months ago, buying our game doesn't mean you own our game? And that started the whole, well, if buying isn't owning, then pirating isn't stealing. Like these gaming companies, it's not, you can't blame any developers either. It's the companies that own those smaller developers and all that. It's those CEOs that really don't give two squirts about video games. It's just money in their pocket is all they look at it. They don't care who they're screwing over. And they're making millions, so they don't even care. This company goes under, whatever, I'll retire. I'm good, right? Okay, we need one of you.
Drop any of this gear.
Need you because I have a bullet. Drop you. Alright. Yeah, we'll see. We only have one sharpening stone here. You would think one day I might remember what I actually have. This one I knew was my fire starting supplies. How much fuel do we have in there? 38. Let's take from this one. Do that. And those are good trade items right there. Just saying. Did we have anything in here that we needed? Look at those. Look at those. That's that. Those are just flares. We don't need those. Let's go. Yeah. Do we have enough time to make it to Broken? Oh, it's half. It's yeah, it's like midday. We can do this. Can't you take your knives, hatchets, etc. to Bleak and with scrap metal repair them? Yes. And black rock. Either or. You guys always do this to me, don't you? Do you guys do that to me on purpose? Like 3 minutes after I pick something up, question me as to whether I picked it up? Just checking. Usually I remember, but there's also sometimes where I'm like, man, I probably forgot it. I should check chat before I leave. But I think it was one of the first things I picked up when I went in there. Just saying. That's true. You guys have some stream lag. That is definitely true. Oh, you get time skips? Really? That I did not know. We already concluded everyone has a butt. Is everybody listening right now? I'm gonna count down from 3. I'm gonna go 3, 2, 1, and then everybody just say hi. So pre-type your hi. I'll give you all a few minutes. Y'all ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Nobody wants to play my game? Or are you all that fun? Little girl, CD. See, there you go. Some of you are funnier than others. Yeah, I know there's a bit of lag, especially if you're watching. I don't know, can you watch Twitch on your television? I know when I watch YouTube on my television, if I'm watching somebody live, I don't even talk because it's literally like 5 minutes later my comment comes up. But if I whip out my phone and I type it on there, it shows up instantly on the screen. So I'm like, okay, the phone works better. And then I like their stream on my phone and on my TV because I don't know if it counts as 2 different likes. I don't think it does. But somebody's gonna tell me, no, man, if you like it on both, it just cancels itself out. Yeah, TV has a ton of lag, but it's so clear and big. I apparently, I didn't know this. I thought I was kind of like a member of a minority group who watches YouTube on TV, but if you ever watch TV, or sorry, if you ever watch YouTube on your computer or your phone, and then you watch it on your TV, on your television, you keep getting hit with those like 50-second plus ads. And apparently the reason is like Google has focused their ads against television because they get more, they have a bigger viewership on television. I'm gonna summon Darth. Ads are bogus. I know they are. I know they are. I could rant about YouTube ads, but I'm not going to. Murd doesn't own an actual television. But Murd, you're looking at this all backwards. You're looking at it like you're buying a television. Why don't you look at it like this? You're buying a user manual that you can read, and it just happens to come with this free display. You can't ad skip on TV like you can on PC and phone. Well, what I do when I watch YouTube on my TV, what I do if I get a 5-second ad, I will watch it. Or if I'm childish, I'll close my eyes until it's done. Because yeah, I am that childish sometimes. But if they hit me, if I'm watching a 10-minute video and they hit me 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes in with like a 50-second ad, I back out of the video and then I try to go back in. But how they're dirty because they'll be like, well, if you get back in, you're gonna have to watch, I'm killing the batteries in my remote. I'm easily getting like maybe a quarter of the battery life because of all the button presses I do just with YouTube. So I'll back out of the ads until they give me a proper length of an ad. And I don't disagree. I mean, ads create revenue for YouTube. They create revenue for the people who make the videos. But at some point, you have to let a person watch. You should not get an ad on YouTube until you've watched at least 5 minutes of the video. You can throw a video on, you go through your ad, you watch 10-15 seconds of the video. It's probably one of those videos where they've, you know, the first half a minute of the video is an introduction, right? Like their channel welcome, right? Then you get to see a couple seconds of the video and you realize like, oh, okay, yeah, no, I don't like this. So you back out. You've only watched like 5 seconds. You go to watch another video and they're like, here, watch 50-second ad first before you get to watch this one too. That's just dirty. Google itself is dirty. Like, I hate Google with a passion. They're right up there with Bill Gates in terms of their dirtiness. Yeah, Murd's got YouTube Premium, but I don't. Is that a wolf sound bug? No, that's a real wolf. I'm just continuing to walk. He's way back there. I think, anyways, I didn't look. Maybe it was that sound bug. We had a wolf back there before that wasn't actually a wolf. That's a sound bug. Sorry, Copper, I was looking right at the screen. But yeah, I don't mind. I like Twitch where they don't allow you to skip ads. I don't mind that because the streamers do make money off of that. Unlike YouTube where you need X number of views to get ad revenue. A Twitch streamer that's monetized can get ad revenue. Maybe it's not a lot. I mean, you can't be paying out $50 because somebody watched an ad, but you get a couple pennies out of it. It's still money. It adds up, right? So I don't mind the ads on Twitch. What I mind on Twitch is when you enter a channel and instantly you have to watch an ad for 3 minutes before you can actually even say hi to the streamer. I leave. I back out. I don't believe mine are set. My ads on Twitch are set for specific times. This is when they're gonna happen. And so if you ever come in and you get an ad right from the get-go, you just came in at the wrong time. I don't know. I even tried finding the setting like to hit people. Some of these channels where I get an ad right from the get-go, it might have been the same thing. Where I just came in at the wrong time. I don't know, but I've had enough of them where I'm thinking the odds of me coming in on all these streams at exactly when they're going to an ad, I don't know. Someone placed a science video on YouTube and also on an adult platform. They made more money from the adult platform. Are you saying I should be uploading my videos to adult platforms? Just every once in a while go in here and like, that's not gonna do it. Let's start taking her clothes off. You can all stop crying now. I'm back from my work meetings. Oh, everybody watch what you say. HR is back. HR is back. Everybody pretend we all like each other.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Yeah, I'm gonna make an OnlyFans and it's gonna have clips. My long dark clips.
I'm getting tired.
Found a way to talk while we were walking all this way. Some people may or may not like what we were talking about, but what are you gonna do? Sit in my chair and try to think of what you're gonna talk about while you're walking. It's not easy. Easier for some people, not easy for me. We are in Broken Railroad now. But we're not home. It's all good, no complaints here. Thanks, little girl. We got time? Yeah, we got time to make it to the hunting lodge. We got time. Active participant in conversation, so no complaints. Thanks, CD. Let's get ourselves up here. I mean, there's only so much of, like, how much can people take of me explaining what I'm doing while I'm doing it? Like, here I am climbing this rock, right? Most people can see it. They understand that's what I'm trying to do. They don't need to hear me. There may be some vision impaired people watching. I have no clue. In which case I'm basically helping them. If Murd actually streamed, he would talk about books until he drove people completely bonkers as you go on tangents about tangents on book things that make weird and bizarre connections, or you'd enter a mood where you literally won't talk and nothing but silence. There's a niche for everything, Copper. Everything. It's unbelievable what people will watch. Look at me. I never thought I would have anybody watching me. Boink. And I have y'all. Where are ya? Hey. In baseball, that's called a balk, isn't it? You can't do that. You can't pretend you're gonna charge and then run away. You wanna try this again? Boink. We got mushrooms. Let's pick some mushrooms. Chickens say bok a lot. Meh with Murd. That's the title for Murd streams. Alright, I got some mushrooms. Wow, I went from being like overly confident that we have more than enough time to get to the hunting lodge. And now I'm like, oh man, look at the time. I wish that would stay up there. If I hold my button, does it just stay up there? Well, what do you know? If I hold my button, it just stays right up there. I never knew that. I thought it was, I thought the way it worked was like, it didn't matter if you held it or you pushed it. It's just button press will make that show up for a couple seconds and then it'll disappear. I didn't realize I could just hold that. I get distracted easily. I know. I know. I do. Sometimes people like it when I get distracted though. They don't like what I was doing in the first place. There's probably been at least 3 times where during the stream or video, depending on how you're watching, that somebody's like, okay, good, that shut them up. You laugh a lot at my distraction. All right. The biggest problem with going from the maintenance yard to the hunting lodge is that the bear doesn't seem to have a very large territory. So the odds of you actually encountering the bear are pretty huge. And therefore ruining your plans of going to the hunting lodge. But I think the first things we should do is maybe think about clearing out the wolves in this area. We do have some meat. We only have a little bit. Actually, you know what? Let's eat that and get rid of it. I might grab some stink. No matter what, it's always entertaining. Thanks, little girl. I think it might be smart to go back. We'll grab some stink and try to clear out the wolves. Try to lure the bear because we're gonna need meat when we get out there. I don't know what there is for meat at the hunting lodge, but if we can get a fresh bear,
I am too tired to think straight.
And not have to worry about wolves, at least the first half. Up behind the fence we would have to worry, but we could just load up our sled and start the morning off. Tomorrow morning, real life, with up there. There's 6. I can't run with that. We're also, it doesn't help that we're also exhausted. We have 4 sets of woodworking tools. Apparently. I didn't know that. Did anybody else know that? Oh, wait a second. What was in there? Did we make a bear bed here? No, we made it out at... Did we actually make a bear bed? Merd knew I was carrying a set of tools out here for no reason. Where can I throw that? I don't know where I can throw it. I'm just wondering about the, because did I... Here, you know what? I don't want this. We might need meat. Who knows? You know what we can do? I won't eat that. Eat that. That'll help a little bit. I thought I made a bear hide bed out here, but I honestly don't remember where. Like, I know if we made it out here, it would be at the hunting lodge. But my brain is just not saying like, oh, it's in the hunting lodge in this spot. Right? Like, I don't know what room it would be in. So now I'm starting to wonder, like, did I actually build the bed, or did I plan on building the bed, but then we went somewhere else instead? Because that ptarmigan down in that locker was for a bed. It's entirely possible that I put it in there and then I forgot to grab it. And when we went to go build the bed, and I just totally, entirely forgot about the ptarmigan down in the locker. We'll see. I'm not seeing any wolves out here. If I get out here and get timber wolves, oh boy, we'll have words. Bird's unsure if I actually built a bed out here. You're leaning on the side that I didn't. I'm kind of leaning that way too. Just for this fact that I don't have a clue inside the hunting lodge where it would be. I know I have a horrible memory, but once I realized there was tools there, it would have clicked and I would have said, oh, right. You know? We may not have built a bear hide bed. I thought we were all done with those things. I should make sure that I do still have my tools. I do. Going in here with 3 bars of scent. There's not a bear or anything out here. I don't care. I'm closing it. I hope the weather holds for us to get at, like, get to the lodge. You know what? Drink a coffee. If you're not overweight, you take the rope. I'm usually overweight. What is our weight anyway? 53. 42 is our max right now due to our alertness. Will we get in there and see a moose? Anybody think we'll see a moose? We got 3 bars of scent. Maybe that bear is on his way up the cliff. A moose or perhaps 2 meese. No such thing as a meese. I don't see one. Uh-oh. I didn't start running earlier because I didn't think I could run. Oh, damn it.
Place to rest.
Okay, we got blood loss. Okay, what do we got? 1 infection risk. I'm gonna go inside and we got 1 arrow running. Yeah, there's the welcoming committee. I'm gonna go inside and see if we have a bottle of disinfectant or antiseptic, whatever it's called. You don't see any markings, so we might have the other moose down below. You could drop at any time. That was a solid headshot, bud. Nope, it wasn't. I stand corrected. I take it back. I was wrong. Can I have a hitbox, please? There's like a sliver right there. Where's yours? There it is. I hear the chickens. Where's the chickens? I'm just gonna go inside.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Little girl doesn't think there's a bear bed here. At least there's lots of wood. Well, look at all. That's not the wood that we need, though. Unfortunately. We should do this. All right. That's annoying. We have 8 sticks. You think 8 sticks is enough? Oak trees on the right side of the lodge.
Come on, little fire.
Okay, what is that? 57? There we go. Well, we got cloth. I don't think there's a bear hide bed here. I really don't, because I haven't even taken all the cloth. Okay, let's just look in the basement real quick. It wouldn't be down here. This is gonna be This is gonna be amazing to clear this out.
I'll take it.
Did we not even loot this place? Oh no, okay, we just missed. That's all. Take you. This might be fun. Actually. The chickens live near the oak tree. Alright, you can go there and you can go there. Let's go upstairs. I do not believe there is a bed that we have built. Right. Obviously not in here. And now I'm starting to wonder, is that bed always in here? There is not a bed. There is no bear hide bed here. Oh. Oh. Put that there. Just for now. I guess we're starting the decorating right now. The decorating. You gotta keep it decorated. No? Whoops. Oh wow, that's way darker than I thought it was. Is there a, there's gotta be a bear hide at the other place. Gotta be one. What are you, 19 minutes? And you are 29. We're gonna do that. You're 17, you're 18. Okay, we're good there. Well, if we don't have a bear hide bed, we might end up just sleeping right here. Oh, right. I was gonna look for some juice. We got a hunting rifle. Did I have any? Doesn't look like I kept any of it here. I must have took it over to the other place, so we'll do that. And then we'll just double check. Yeah, we're good. 60, 80. Wow, you went down to 80? Unbelievable. You're 84. We should be able to get a repair on this. 85. Are you cloth? 2 pieces for an hour. I don't know that we'll finish this one. Oh, we did.
I am too tired to think straight.
All right. Oops, it. There we go.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Let's grab all that. Yeah, we got a lot to do here. We got a lot. We have to do. Oh boy, is it just a big old junk pile in here. There was a bear hide at the other base. Okay. All right. Yeah, there. I usually do get a bear out here. So. Well, we're going to end this here. So for those of you on YouTube, if you like what you saw, please like and subscribe, and I will see you all tomorrow.